Good morning everyone. I am back with another video after so long. So get ready with me for work today. So I just did my skincare as you can see, and then I have also used sunscreen, which is the most important thing if you talk about sunscreen, if you talk about skincare I meant. So I don't really need to apply primer because I apply real good layer of sunscreen. As you can see, my nose is pretty glowy. So for every day I prefer to use very light foundation, so I use this Maybelline Fit Me. The shade is Sun Beige number 310. So I don't really go heavy on foundation. I mean, whatever just gets in my hand. I have tints as well, but this is super lightweight as well. So I am just gonna blend this on my hand first, and then I will use this on my face so that I will keep it super natural. And I don't really like to use too many products on my face if it's like, just everyday thing. I don't really use concealer. As you can see, this gives me supernatural coverage. It feels like skin. There is not much difference, but it's just more mattify and just skin like texture, right? So this is what I do. I don't really want to use a concealer or any heavy makeup thing. I mean, I could, but I'll just make another video of it. I'm just gonna show like what products do I use for my everyday thing. So this is the whole purpose, okay? And also we will do the same over our neck. Don't ever forget your neck if you are doing your face. And I will just do my neck like that. Mostly I am using just foundation and my setting spray from drugstore. Today everything else is like what do you call it, like high-end products from Sephora. So it's just that I don't really want a heavy base. So this foundation, it's just very light coverage. So what I'll just do is I will use the same as kind of concealer on my lids too, because as I said, nothing too crazy. Even though I have dark circles a little bit, but for everything I don't want to correct them, conceal them or whatever. So this is just very nice everyday thing that I like to do. So I just do something around my mouth, and then if we have any product left on your hand or something, then do it on your neck evenly. So as you can see, our foundation or tint, whatever, is done. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take this Rare Beauty Compact, and then I will just take this kind of a sponge or blender, whatever, and then I'll take this and I'll just apply under my eyes because I don't want to get it greasy. Like you can see, it just gets creased, and my skin is oily, so it gets creased real quick. So this is what I do. And over my nose as well, in summers I prefer matte finish for my makeup because, as I said, I sweat a lot. And next step, what I'm gonna do is I will get this Benefit Hoola bronzer just to give definition to my face. So I like to take this brush and do this just to shape my nose, because my nose is kind of big. So it just gives you a very light definition, as you can see. And I also like the same on my lids. I'll just use this and do this, and a little bit over here. You don't really have to go in the details for this, because this is very light and then you won't really feel it sitting on your skin. So bronzing is done. And also I use this Makeup by Mario double-ended brush. I really like this one for foundations and stuff. If it's like any creamy product, it blends out really nice. And then next step, I have this brush from Stila. It is too old. I have it like for years and years. So I've been using this Kylie brush for my everyday look. It's the color is light, but I kind of like it. If I go out, I find this just gives me glow on my skin. So this is a pressed blush powder, and the shade is 335 Betty on the Block. What I like to do is I'll just go tap, and then I will just apply it on my cheeks here. See, like this is a very natural pink color, and it makes a difference to your skin. Like, you just have to wait and watch. Everything comes along as you go. So this is really nice. I'm super tan, guys. Look at my arms. So I just like to do a little over my nose. And then with makeup, you have to kind of play around. You can't really go, okay, this is working for me, this is not, and if she's using this, you have to use that one. It takes practice, and also it totally depends on your skin. So next step is I'm using this NARS I don't know if it's highlighter or if it's blush. So it's in shade Tempted. I really like this one. It looks like this. It's light again, so it's just gonna give me this little shine to my face, to my blush. So I don't really use much, because this is super light color, and this is just gonna give me that look again. So for my nose, I'm just gonna do this. As you can see, I like to do it on my nose, and so with my finger I'm just gonna blend it on the high point of my cheeks, and then a little bit over here under my eyebrows, and yes, it's done. So next step is I'm gonna do I don't really need powder because I used a compact powder. I don't really feel like I need to use powder today, so otherwise I was gonna use this one size powder, a loose powder. It's in the shade Sweet Honey. This is a bit dark for me, but kinds of work at the end. And then I will do my brows. What I like to do is I like to take this pencil. This is from e.l.f. It's called Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and it's in neutral brown. So I will just comb my brows upwards, and then I will do my brows. So you can see there are gaps in my brows, right? So what I like to do is I like to fill in the gaps first, and then we'll just go whatever shape we want to shape them. So I like to just go easy with them. I don't really shape them. So for everyday thing, I don't really want any dramatic makeup, because I work in an office, and then you have to go really easy. Like you can't really go over the board for you with your makeup, right? So on this side of my brow, I have to make kind of like this stroke, horizontal stroke, because I don't really have much here on this side. So I always have to play around, and then there are gaps at the front that I like to fill, and then you can just go and comb them again. So I feel like this is enough for my brows. Don't really want to do them too much. So next what we can do is I will just use eyeliner, but I'm just not gonna do everything, I mean the whole eye. So I have this Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liners, and it says micro tip, so you can see the tip is really small, it's micro. So what I like to do is I'll just pull my eye, and then I will just make a little wing here, and do this. That's it for my liner. See, the problem with these liquid eyeliner is they dry out real quick, right? And it's not that old. I just got it like a month ago or something, and I don't really use it every day. So let's try again if this works. Yeah, it worked. So that is all for my eyes, and now I'm just gonna put mascara on top. And for mascara, I'm using this Rare Beauty mascara, and it's just black mascara. What I like to do is I'll just kind of do this, like make your eyes wide open, and then you just basically go with your mascara on. To do this, and then it makes a difference to your eye if you apply at least one coat. I'm not gonna do like another coat because I find this is enough for me. As I said, I don't really want any dramatic look, so I'll be just using one coat, and I'll just go again, and then I'll use the same on the lower lashes. Just do the same. Also girls, I have been always kajal girl. I used to apply kajal a lot, and then I stopped. I don't know why. So next up is I'm gonna do my lips. So I have this lip liner from MAC. It's called Cork, like it's in brown shade, perfect for Indian skin. So what I'll do is I'll just line my lips. I will just line my lips, and then I'll apply this lipstick. It's from Sephora itself, and it's in the shade 02, and it's in this color, kind of matches my top today. So I will just use it on my lips directly. like this. It dries out really beautiful. Might look lighter to you in camera. But as I said, it dries out really good. Like, it's such a good color. So I'll just do this, and the last step I'm gonna do is I'll use this oil control fixing spray as I get super oily as the day goes from Revolution. So I'm just gonna go and spray my face. I don't really have to wait for the lipstick to dry. I'm just gonna spray it. And my makeup is done. So this is what I do for my everyday makeup. Don't really go too over the board, and this is what I look like. And I'm just gonna fix my hair, and I'll use hairline powder to hide my gray hair at the front. So this is how I look. And then if you go and see, and it gets once it gets dried, it'll pop up. Face will be matte and little dewy and glowy on the cheeks as I use highlighter. So this is my everyday makeup. This is what I do before I go to work. So thanks for watching again. Bye. I'll see you girls soon.